baskets, like a transition, beat you down the floor for an easy layup, or take a shot, not check them off, they follow their shot, they get an easy putback. Those are things that we can control, them not getting those easy baskets. Make them work for every shot, but then it's the other three guys on the floor that we have to worry more about, I think, of not letting them get their average, get them below their average, and hope that the two brothers get their average, and we can score more than 40, 50 points.
Wangzy is the freshman kid on the outside. He scored 19 the last time. So when they are not scoring inside, it looks like she's the guy that's taking the shots.
Well, he takes a lot of three-point shots. I mean, he's taken almost 300 shots, total shots, and I think 180 some. Almost 190 shots are coming from three-point, and he's a terrific shotter. He's got a quick release. He's got a lot of confidence as a freshman. Very similar, he's kind of his shot's a little quicker than what Maverick Binders is, but both of them have a lot of confidence as far as shooting the basketball, and that's what you want out of your kids. Is not have a fear of shooting the basketball. And it's nice when you can throw it inside and the guys will drop to help inside, and then that leaves you open on the perimeter for a wide open shot. But we have to do a better job covering him, the freshman, from the outside, and he can get downhill. He can pull up and shoot jump shots. He's very good getting downhill, not so much to the basket, but he really relies on his jump shot. But he can get to the 10-15 foot range and pull up and shoot it if you run at him. So he's a tough matchup. We'll see. We got Mavericks covering him, and see what the freshmen how they go at each other.
This is just a tough team to defend offensively. They lead the nation in shooting percentage. They lead the nation in three-point shooting. They're just tough. It's like another dam, because we talked about three guys, but there's two or three others that can fire it up there too.
Well, they really do. They have 30, who really is a good, excellent defensive player, about 6'4", 6'5", long. Athletic, that really in the past we have not covered, and he's shooting like 20-some%. But then when you say don't help off him, I mean, against Concordia, I think he went off and had like 20-some against Concordia and hit like 3 threes in a row. So stats sometimes are I think sometimes I rely too much on the stats, and do not look good when the guys that aren't shooting well shot wide open shots, and everybody's like, well, why is he so wide open? But you try to play the odds there and hope that he's only going to make one out of every 4 or 5 shots that he takes. But you're right, though, they do have other guys that can score, and like I said, they're leading the country as far as offense. Like I said, I think they just try to outscore you because they have so many weapons. They never panic. They don't. They just keep playing, and they know where they're. If they need a basket, they know which two to go to, and that's their inside game. And they're really good as far as just on the floor. A lot of confidence, a lot of leadership out there. They're a good team. They really are, and I'm impressed with them. They're a team that has added the younger brother from that wasn't there last year, and so excuse me, that's made them better overall.
So again, Hastings lost to this team earlier, 95-86. So we were able to go toe-to-toe with them for a while. But it's not a team that we're going to be able to win a 99-97 ball game, Coach. We're going to have to slow the offense down somewhat.
Well, I agree to some point. I think that we're not going to be able to outscore them. But at the same time, if we have something in transition, we can get a quick shot early in transition before they set up with their defense. Then we need to take advantage of that, But I think on made shot, it's not like we can just outlet it and go and hope to beat them down the floor. Because, anytime you take a bad shot at teams like Concordia, teams like Northwestern, the Dordt, they take advantage of that because they rebound so well that they get out and go the other way very quickly, and they can hurt you. And that, I talked about that earlier. We have to stop their transition. Northwestern's, we have fan out, but at the same time, our bigs have to run with their bigs. There are a couple of cases where they just beat us down the floor up there at their place, where they just threw it over the top, and they just basically out-hustled us inside to get, because they know that they're going to get, if they run hard, they're going to get the basketball. And so we'd have to do a better job of getting back. we're starting a little different lineup, as I said. One of the guys that we're starting is Jackson McGinnis, who's a senior this year, and he was here when I first got here, and he's been with us for now 3 years, and he was a sophomore then, and he hasn't played a whole lot, but I can't say enough great things about the young man. I know that he's already, I believe he has a teaching job here in Hastings. He'd be a great teacher, I think elementary, and he's just a great kid, and has been a captain voted by the players this year. And he comes to work. He's got a hard hat every day. He works hard on the glass. He's undersized, but man, he gives us fits as far as practice and being a practice player, and he has been that way since I've been here. And I can't say enough good things about him, and I know I'm going to miss him when he graduates.
Okay, good luck today.
Thank you.
That is Todd Redden, head coach for Hastings College. Stick around. We'll have more. You're listening to Bronco Basketball. Again, as we come back here, Jackson McGinnis is on the floor here for the Broncos, the only senior on this basketball team here today. We're also honoring the student manager who's been with us the past several years here for the Broncos. So those two guys are going to be honored for the seniors portion. We had the women following the Bronco victory over Northwestern. So only one senior really on the basketball team here for Hastings College, as Jackson McGinnis from Central City, Nebraska, is being honored here between games as we get ready to go for the men's game. Also, Duran Hall is going to be honored here in between games. Duran scored his 1,000th career point in the ball game a couple of weeks ago against Morningside, so he's going to be receiving some recognition as well in between ball games, as he's a 1,000-point scorer now for his career, hitting that a couple of weeks ago in the ball game against the Morningside Mustangs. So we're in between games here, sneaking up on the tip-off of the men's game between Hastings and the Northwestern Red Raiders. You're listening to Bronco Basketball today on Extreme Sports.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there's no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes, sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It's all you can eat and everything you could ever want. Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, located at 2017 West 2nd, across from the water park in Hastings.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
You are listening to Hastings College basketball on Xtreme Sports.
I'm back here at Lynn Farrell Arena getting set for the men's game here between Hastings and Northwestern. The Broncos are 3-21 on the season. They're 2-15 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Northwestern, they are 21-4 on the year, 13-4 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Again, Deron Hall is being recognized here before the ball game here, as he scored career point number 1,000 in the ball game against Morningside here a couple of weeks ago. So we wanted to honor him on a special day today, a Seniors Day for both the Hastings College men and women's basketball teams. Hastings College lost to Northwestern earlier this year in a ball game played up in Orange City, winning by a score of 95-86. So the Broncos looking to maybe pull one off here late in the season against Northwestern, the 13th ranked team in the country as they come to town here. We'll get you the starting lineups. They are brought to you by Pinnacle Bank of Hastings, the way banking should be. We'll get to the starters for Northwestern. Caleb Booth is a 6-foot junior out of Carroll, Iowa. He's averaging 9 points per ball game. Connor Geddes is a 6'2" senior out of Harrisburg, South Dakota. He's averaging 5.4 per ball game. Jason Langsy is a 6-foot freshman out of Shakopee, Minnesota. He is averaging 16.8 points per ball game, hitting 49% of his field goal tries so far this year and 47% from three-point territory. Zach LaFave is another starter. LaFave is a 6'5" senior out of Elkhorn, averaging 8 points per game. And then Jesse Van Kalsbeek, a 6'6" freshman out of Orange City, averaging 19.6 per ball game. Maverick Binder, a 6-foot freshman, will start for Hastings. He's out of Auburn. Also, Deron Hall, the 5'10" redshirt junior out of Glendale Heights, Illinois. Jackson McGinnis will get the start today as a senior, 6'1" out of Central City. Cameron Caraglio, a 6'3" junior out of Phoenix, Arizona, and John Barnhill, a 6'9" junior out of Loveland, Colorado, getting the start for the Broncos here today. We'll get you the tip-off. It's brought to you by Bob Sass Flowers, serving Hastings since 1955. Broncos in their homestanding white uniforms here. Crimson trim. They'll shoot to our basket to our right. Northwestern in their red uniforms. They'll shoot to our basket to our left, and we're set to go. 13th ranked Northwestern and Hastings College here this afternoon. Men's college basketball from Lynn Farrell Arena. Ball is in the air. The top is controlled by Northwestern. This is one of the better teams in the nation as far as the scoring points. Are averaging 89.9 points per ball game. That is 6th in the nation. They lead the nation in field goal percentage. They lead the nation in three-point shooting. And there's a three-pointer up and in. Connor Geddes hitting a three-pointer for Northwestern, and the Red Raiders are off and rolling here over Hastings. It's a 3-0 ball game. We'll see what the Broncos can do. Hastings averaging 71 points per ball game on offense, giving up 82.6 on the defensive end. 3-0 is the score. There's a McGinnis with the ball. He works it down to a Maverick Binder. He takes it over to the left side now. That's Caraglio. His pass inside is going to be intercepted. Lost off with the fingertips of Barnhill at the other end. Van Kalsbeek. His shot is up there, partially deflected by Barnhill, and Hastings comes back with the ball. There's a Maverick Binder into the forecourt now. Caraglio has got it. Free throw line extended left side down to Barnhill. Northwestern man-to-man defense here. Deron Hall with the ball. Hall moves it to the top of the key. Moves it down the right side of the lane. Goes down in the corner to McGinnis. Deron gets the ball back. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. Hall into the lane. Throws it out to Binder for 3. Shot good. Maverick Binder matches the three-pointer at the other end by Connor Geddes. And the Broncos have tied to score 3 points apiece. We're 90 seconds into the ball game here from Lynn Farrell Arena. That's Lefebvre with the ball in the lane. He drives it down the right side. He can't get to the hole. Back on top now to Langsy. Langsy, the freshman that joined this team this year, has really had an impact. There's Lefebvre, and his shot is up there, rolls off with the front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Barnhill for Hastings. Barnhill gets it away down to a Duran Hall in the forecourt. Far sideline is Caraggio. Now to McGinnis, right side to Maverick Binder. Binder on the wing. He spins at the elbow, sends it down in the corner. Barnhill has got it. Now out to a Duran Hall. The Barnhill. Down to Duran, down the left side of the lane. His little short jumper is up there. It's going to be no good. The ball tapped out. Picked up by Van Colsbeek for Northwestern. Down the right sideline, that's Booth to the ball. His pass is going to be intercepted. First turnover of the ball game on Northwestern. Hastings back with the ball. Caraggio in the lane. His shot's going to be partially deflected. Northwestern coming out of there with the ball. Van Colsbeek takes it to the hole and scores. Jesse Van Colsbeek, he scores. He's got a brother, Alex Van Colsbeek, who's averaging 21 points per ball game. He is not playing, or at least he didn't start today. He's missed a couple of games with an injury, but boy, those two guys are a load. One averaging 21 points per ball game, the other one at 19. Here's a Hall. His shot for three is up there and in. Deron Hall hits a three, and the Broncos have the lead. Hastings with their first lead. A couple of minutes into the ball game here. 6-5, Hastings out on top. Van Colsbeek with it right at the top of the three-point arc. Here's a Langsy with it now. He throws up a three. Good. The best shooting three-point team in the nation we're seeing here this afternoon. They've hit two of them so far today. And Northwestern is out on top now by a score of 8-6. Barnhill with the ball. Barnhill brings it to the near side. Gives it away now to Duran Hall. He comes across the top to Caraggio. Caraggio now to Barnhill. Off to Caraggio, just to the left of the circle. Lobs it inside. Barnhill grabs the ball, turns, fires, and scores. John Barnhill scores, and the Broncos have tied the score now. 8 points apiece at the 16-24 mark of this first half from Lynn Farrell Arena. Here's Van Colsbeek with the ball. Now to Geddes. Off to Van Colsbeek for a three. Shot is off of the back iron. No good. Rebounded underneath the hole there by Booth, and a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. It's going to go on the Binder. Here come 5 new players into the ball game. 3 for Northwestern, 2 for Hastings. Boudreaux coming in. Also a Hunter Hill coming into the ball game. Also a Northwestern sending 3 players in at the 16-12 mark here. We're tied up at 8 points apiece between Hastings and Northwestern. This is Carter Van Holzen who's into the ball game now. They work it down in the corner. That's Tigges. Grant Tigges, who's into the ball game as well. Here's a Booth to the ball on the near side. Driving the ball in the hole there and losing the ball off of his hands is going to be Jalen Langsy. It's a turnover on Northwestern. They're second in the ball game. So we're tied up at 8 points apiece. We're 4 minutes into the contest, just by the 16-minute mark. Here comes Ben Boudreaux back with the ball for Hastings. The Binder, that's a Caraggio. Gets it to Hunter Hill, down to Caraggio. Comes across the top. Boudreaux has got it. Down on the baseline to Hunter Hill from 10. His shot no good. Rebound Langsy. Jalen Langsy to the near side to Booth. Caleb Booth takes it to the elbow. He stops there. He works it inside. There's a shot up there no good by Van Holzen, and a foul is going to be called. Foul here will go on Caraggio. That's going to be his first. So now Carter Van Holzen, he's a big old boy too. He's at 6'6", a junior from Edgerton, Minnesota. Teaming up now with Van Colsbeek, 6'6". Again, the older brother, Alex Van Colsbeek, he's also at 6'6". So they can get big in a hurry here. Carter Van Holzen, the free throw line, he sinks his first one. He's just a 37% foul shooter in the season. He misses his second one, and the foul on the rebound is going to go here on Grant Tigges of Northwestern. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 1 on the Red Raiders. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in here in backcourt. So it's a 9-8 score. Northwestern has got the lead here over Hastings. Boudreaux has got the ball to Hunter Hill. Now to Maverick Binder. Gets away, drives it down the right side of the lane. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. But we got a foul called here. It's going to go on to Northwestern. That's going to go on Tigges. Grant Tigges picks up his second personal. Team foul number 2 on the Red Raiders. Going to the free throw line for Hastings will be Maverick Binder. Binder is an 83% foul shooter on the season, 25 out of 30. And a shot is up there. That one rolls off of the iron. No good. Hastings is a team hitting 76% from the free throw line, 44% from the field, 37% from three-point territory. Next shot by Binder is up there and in. And the Broncos have tied the score. We've weathered the storm so far, nearing 5 minutes into the ball game here. 9-9 is the score. Hastings and Northwestern here this afternoon. Langsy to the hole, a shot good. Jalen Langsy, he's now got 5 points in the ball game. Northwestern out on top now by a score of 11-9. Hastings played pretty well in the ball game in Orange City on January the 2nd. We ended up losing by 9 points, but we went toe-to-toe with this group. There's a Carraggio, a shot from the top of the key, no good. Rebound comes down to Van Holzen. Here come the Red Raiders. Langsy's got it down the far sideline. Langsy to Van Holzen. Back to Langsy inside the free throw circle. Goes off to Kellerman on the far sideline. His pass out on the baseline is tipped and intercepted. The third turnover now in Northwestern. Deron Hall back to Boudreau for three. Shot is up there, good. Ben Boudreau knocks down a tray, and the Broncos have the lead. 12-11. Hastings out on top. Here comes Caleb Booth with the ball now. Booth into the forecourt. They get it to the high post. Now down in the corner. That's Langsy for three. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Carraggio. He gets it away to Boudreau. He hustles back the other way for the Broncos. Ben Boudreau goes inside to Hunter Hill. His shot is up there and in. Hunter Hill going for the basket. He scores. And Hastings now with a 3-point lead. 14-11. Hastings with the advantage here. Tiggis with the ball down the lane. Kicks her back out here. Three-pointers up and in. Marcus Kellerman hits a three-pointer for Northwestern. That ties the score at 14 points apiece. 13.5 to play here in the first half from Lynn Farrell Arena. Hastings with the ball. Binder drives the baseline. He goes off of the window and scores. Maverick Binder, he's now got 5 points in the ball game. Hastings out on top here, 16-14 over the 13th ranked team in the country, the Northwestern Red Raiders. Tiggis with the ball, gets it to Van Holzen. Out here to Langsy. Working back around to the left side to Caleb Booth. Back out on top, Langsy. Out here in the three-point territory to Caleb Booth on the wing. Steps back, throws up a three over Deron Hall, no good. Rebound Carraggio for Hastings. The Maverick Binder down the far sideline now to Ben Boudreau. Ben fires up another three-pointer. It's off of the back iron, no good. Long rebound. Grab here by Van Holzen. Here come the Red Raiders back the other way. Van Holzen with the ball. Over on the right side down to Tiggis. Tiggis now to Kellerman. To Van Holzen. Here's Langsy with it. He comes across the top to Caleb Booth. Over on the right side to Tiggis. Now to Caleb Booth again inside the free throw circle. 11 seconds in the shot clock. Near side, here's Tiggis for three. Shot up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Binder for Hastings. Maverick Binder, left-handed dribble. Waist high as he brings it into the offensive zone here for the Broncos. Now to Ben Boudreau. Ben bounce pass goes to the top of the key. That's going to be Hunter Hill with the ball. Hunter hands the ball away. That's a Carraggio. Carraggio now to a Binder. His pass is going to be deflected out of bounds. And it's going to be Hastings ball. Broncos will play things in here with 12:07 to play in the ball game. It's going to be Hastings playing the ball in. Miles Simon has got the ball. Over here to Deron Hall. Over to Boudreau. His shot for three at the end of the shot clock is good. Boudreau hits the three-pointer, and the Broncos are out on top. 19-14. Hastings leading in the ball game. Here's Caleb Booth. Works it over to the left side now. Driving the ball is going to be Van Kalsbeek, and there's a foul going to be called down there on Hastings. It's going to go on Hunter Hill. That's going to be his first. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Booth will play things in the corner. Geddes for three. Shot is up there good. Connor Geddes hits his second three-pointer. He's got 6 in the ball game. 19-17. Hastings with a 2-point lead here with 11:35 to play here in this first half. Deron Hall, his shot for three at the other end is going to be off of the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down here to Van Kalsbeek. Van Kalsbeek brings it back himself. He spins in the lane, goes for the basket. A shot no good. Tip try is up and in. Zach Lefebvre scoring there on the offensive tip. And that ties up the ball game now at 19 points apiece. 11:10 remaining here in the first half. Here's a Boudreau with the ball off the binder for three. His three-pointer is going to be an air ball. And a ball brought out there now by Kaysen Bailey, who's into the ball game now for Northwestern. Lefebvre has got it on the far sideline, dribbles it into the paint, throws it back out here in three-point territory. Dennis throws up the three. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Boudreau. Down to Duran Hall into the forecourt. Duran has got it here. Down to Ben Boudreau, just to the left of the circle. High post to Hunter Hill. Down to Ben for three. His shot is going to be short. Rebound. Hall grabs it. Now to Binder for three. His shot in and out, no good. Ball rebounded there by Van Kalsbeek, but he loses the ball out of bounds, and Hastings will play the ball in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket here. 10:29 to play in the first half. It's a 19-19 ball game. Hastings and the 13th ranked team in the country, the Red Raiders of Northwestern, who has lost only 4 games all season long. Hunter Hill with the ball out to Eli Puddle, who's into the contest now for the Broncos. To Ben Boudreau. Back outside here, David Hageman with the ball. David drives it down the right side of the lane all the way to the baseline. Puddle has got it now. Out here to a Boudreau. 200 pass to Hunter Hill. He lost it. Picked up by Boudreau. Now to Duran Hall. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound to Van Kalsbeek. Jesse Van Kalsbeek down the far sideline. Left-handed dribble into the offensive zone. Van Kalsbeek forces his way to the goal. His shot good, and he's fouled into play. Jesse Van Kalsbeek, he hits his second field goal of the ball game. Hunter Hill commits the personal foul. That's going to be his second. That gives Northwestern now the advantage here in this ball game. 21-19 is the score. As Van Kalsbeek will go to the free throw line. His shot is up there, and the shot is good. 3-point play. 75% foul shooter in the season. He knocks down his first free throw here. And now Northwestern out on top. 22-19 is the score. Hastings College is now trailing in the ball game. Todd Rarigan's having a little discussion here with the official here on the near sideline. 9:55 to play. In the first half, it's Northwestern leading in the ball game by a score of 22-19. The coach with a big smile as he comes back to the bench. Satisfied, evidently, at least for now. Here comes Boudreau back with the ball for Hastings. Right-handed dribble into the offensive zone here. They lob it to the top of the key. Barnhill has got the ball. Barnhill hands it away. Hageman, his shot is up there. It's going to be off of the back iron, no good. Van Kalsbeek with a rebound and a foul. That's going to be called here. It's going to go on Hageman. That's going to be his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Team foul number 5 on the Broncos here in the first half of play. Non-shooting situation. Northwestern will play things in. In the Hastings College women picking up a win in the opener today over Northwestern. 101-92. Here's Van Kalsbeek. He powers his way to the goal and shot is up and in. Van Kalsbeek just goes one-on-one there against the Barnhill and scores with his right hand. Van Kalsbeek now with 7 in the ball game. And Northwestern now has a 5-point lead. 24-19 here in the ball game, as they have scored the last 5 points in the ball game after we were tied at 19. Here's Duran with the ball out here to Boudreau. Boudreau fakes the three, now dribbles into the lane, puts up a shot over Van Kalsbeek and scores. Ben Boudreau now with 8 points in the ball game. 24-21. Hastings back to within 3. We're down to 8:49 to play here in the first half from Lynn Farrell Arena. Here's Caleb Booth with the ball. Booth gets it to a Van Kalsbeek, out to Geddes, right side to Booth. Bounce pass down to Van Kalsbeek on the baseline. He takes it against the Barnhill to the hole. His shot is up there, no good. John grabs the rebound. Barnhill comes on the near side down to Ben Boudreau. Ben back in the offensive zone. Ben penetrates to the elbow, right side of the lane, down to Barnhill. His shot's going to be blocked by Van Kalsbeek, out of bounds. Jesse Van Kalsbeek gets his 10th block of the season as he knocks that one away from John Barnhill. Hastings will play things in. 18 seconds on the shot clock. 8:19 to play here in the first half. The Broncos will play things in from deep in the corner. Here's Eli Puddle with the ball. Puddle gets away. He drives the ball to the hole. His shot is up there and in. Eli Puddle scoring for Hastings. That's his first field goal. And the Broncos are back to within 1 point. 24-23. Hastings down by 1. Here's Langsy with the ball. The Van Colsbeek over to a Lefebvre. He hands the ball away to a Langsley. The ball deflected. Puddle grabs it. He gets it into the hands now of Boudreau as he drives it back the other way, and a foul is going to be called. That was the 4th turnover on the Northwestern. Now the foul is going to go on Langsy for the Red Raiders. That's going to be his first. That's going to be team foul number 3 on Northwestern. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Underneath their own basket as Boudreau gets it into Barnhill. Barnhill over to Eli Puddle. Over to Boudreau now. Free throw line extended left side. Barnhill has got the ball. 15 on the shot clock. Boudreau has it, and he dribbled it off of his foot out of bounds. Turnover number 2 in the ball game for the Broncos. Boudreau just lost that one out of bounds. Here come the Red Raiders back the other way with a 1-point lead, 24-23. Van Colsby comes out to Langsy. Lost it, but he picked it up near the 10-second line. Van Colsbeek has got it now to a Geddes. He powers his way to the goal and banks one home. Connor Geddes scoring. He's now got 8 as he scores around Duran Hall. 26-23. 3-point lead for Northwestern. Here's Hastings with the ball. Boudreau has got it. Over to a Puddle on the wing on the right side. Puddle behind his screen. Puddle 200 pass comes out here to a Boudreau. Sends back here to Binder. Down in the corner to a Puddle. He drives the baseline against Van Colsbeek. Throws it down to Hall. His shot from the corner hits the side of the glass. Rebounded here by Northwestern. Back the other way as Lefebvre. His shot is good, but it won't count. Foul on the way in. Foul here's a go on Eli Puddle. That's going to be his first. Hastings has lost 10 out of the last 12 games between these two teams. But the Broncos have won the last 2 meetings here in Hastings. Broncos trying to pull off a huge upset here this afternoon. They'll pull things in here. Van Colsbeek has got it. Out here to Langsy. Langsy from the elbow puts up a shot and scores. It's now a 28-23 ball game. Northwestern has now got the 5-point lead over the Broncos. Hastings working with the ball in their offensive end. Boudreau has got it on the wing. He takes it down to the baseline to the goal. A shot no good. Rebound is brought down here by Luke Korver, who's entered the ball game now for the Red Raiders. Out to Van Colsbeek, wide open for 3. Shot good. Van Colsbeek hits the 3-pointer. And now Northwestern has opened up a 31-23 advantage over Hastings. And we've got a timeout, Broncos. Hastings calls a timeout. 6:12 remaining here in the first half. We'll take a break. Northwestern 31, Hastings 23. You're listening to Bronco Basketball exclusively on Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, back here at Lynn Farrell Arena is a 31-23 ball game. Hastings is trailing here in this contest. Hastings has got the ball here on the near side. That's going to be David Ogolade, who's into the ball game now, to Miles Simon. Back outside, Binder has got the ball. Goes over to a Puddle. Now David O. Out here top of the key. Miles Binder has got it down the right side of the lane. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. And the rebound is brought down here by Northwestern. Quickly up the floor. That's a Langsy with it now. Lobs it inside to Van Colsbeek. And a whistle and a foul. They're going to go here on the Broncos. It's going to go on David Olade. That's going to be his first personal. Team foul number 7 on the Broncos. So going to the free throw line will be Jesse Van Colsbeek. He has got 10 points in the ball game. His shot is up there, and the shot is good. He will get one more. That makes it a 9-point ball game now, 32-23. This game was tied at 19 points apiece at the 11-minute mark. Van Colsbeek will have another one. It's up there. It's off of the back iron. It is no good. And we got a foul on the rebound. That's going to go on Northwestern. Zach Lefebvre picking up the foul. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 4 on the Red Raiders. Hastings will inbound the ball here in backcourt. They're trailing now 32-23. 9-point lead here at the 5.5-minute mark on this first half. The Broncos come back with the ball. Deron Hall down the right side of the lane all the way to the baseline. Throws it down in the corner. McGinnis back into the ball game. Now to David Ogolade. Over to Deron Hall. Free throw line extended. Deron go to the free throw line on the dribble. His shot is up there. No good. Ball tapped out. Picked up by Binder. His shot for 3 is no good. And the rebound comes down here to Langsy for Northwestern. Their sideline to Geddes. Quickly into the forecourt. They don't waste any time getting up the floor. Here's Van Colsbeek with the ball. Now to Langsy. Dribbles it down the lane. He's tripped in a foul. It's going to be called here on Hastings. And a 1-1 coming up. David Ogolade picking up his second personal foul. There the ball game now for the Broncos will be Cameron Caraglio. Caraglio comes in and David Ogolade comes out. Has a little message to the referee here on the near sideline before he takes his seat. Jalen Langsy to the line. His shot is up there and the shot is good. Langsy's got 8 points in the ball game. Well, you don't send this guy to the free throw line. He's 93% from the line. 42 out of 45 coming into the contest here today. Next one is up there is good. So he's 2 for 2 today. And now Northwestern has got a 34-23 lead. They've outscored Hastings 15-4 here since the game was tied at 19 points apiece. Miles Simon with the ball. Now to a Binder. 200 pass comes to the near side. That's Caraglio with it. Caraglio dribbles. Comes out between the rings. That's going to be Deron Hall. To the far sideline to McGinnis. McGinnis pulls inside the three-point arc. Can't put up a shot. Now Deron drives into the basket. Shot good. And he's fouled in the play. Hall goes tumbling out of bounds, and he's fouled in the play here. And now Deron will go to the free throw line and try to make this a three-point play. Now 34-25 is the score. Bronco basketball for you today here on Extreme Sports. It's Deron Hall to the free throw line. His shot is up there, and it is good. So a three-point play for Deron. He had 8 points in the first meeting between these two teams, won by Northwestern in Orange City, 95-86. There's Van Holzen with the ball off down to Langsy, and his shot for 3 is good. Jalen Langsy, he scores. He's now got 12 points in the ball game, and Northwestern now leading 37-26 here in the ball game. There's a Simon with the ball now to a Maverick Binder. Binder dribbles it down the right side of the lane. He stops there. Comes out to a Deron Hall. Over to a Caraglio. Caraglio bounce pass left side of the lane. Miles Simon has got, takes it into the paint. Simon out to a Deron, down in the corner. Caraglio throws up a 3, it's off of the iron, no good. Langsy with a rebound for Northwestern. 37-26, Hastings trailing here in the ball game. Here's a Langsy from the elbow. That shot no good. Tip tries up and in. Carter Van Holzen, he scores for Northwestern, and now Hastings wants to burn a timeout here. This timeout is brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. 3:35 to play here in the first half. We'll take a break with a score. The Red Raiders 39, Hastings 26. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Since 1955, Bob Sass Flowers has been a part of the Hastings community. We're not just about flowers, though. We do offer the finest floral arrangements, all backed by friendly, prompt service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Bob Sass Flowers, every customer matters, and we're dedicated to making your shopping experience one to remember. But there's more to discover. From blue Capri candles and diffusers to my Saint, my Hero bracelets, Sourdough bread, and Daydreams greeting cards, our unique gift collection has something for everyone. Looking for the perfect baby gift? Explore our selection from Bella Tunno and Mud Pie.
Come see us at Bob Sass Flowers, where quality, service, and community come together.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Bronco basketball for you today here on Extreme Sports. Again, next week on the road, Wednesday, we'll play in Fremont against Midland. Next Saturday, we're in Crete against Doane University as we wrap up the regular season. The Hastings College women's team is going to be firmly entrenched in the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason tournament. So we'll have more basketball as we continue throughout the month. There's a shot from three. It's going to be good by Duran Hall. Hall now with 9 in the ball game. The Broncos are back to within 10. 39-29, playing the 13th ranked team in the country here this afternoon. There's LaFave driving the ball to the basket. His shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound, Barnhill for Hastings. Gets it away to a Maverick Binder down the far sideline. Binder here at the top of the key. He fires one up. The shot good. Maverick Binder hits a three-pointer. He's got 9 points in the ball game, and just like that, Broncos are back to within 7 points here. 39-32 with 2:45 to play in the first half. LaFave with the ball off to Van Holzen, back down in the corner. Here's LaFave, his three-pointer put up there. It's going to be short, no good. Rebound comes down here to Eli Puddle for the Broncos. Puddle brings her back, right-handed dribble, dribbles it to the top of the key. Off to Duran, he drives it to the hole, and his shot is up there and in. Duran Hall now with 11 in the ball game. 39-34, the Broncos down by 5, and now Northwestern wants to call a timeout. And their veteran head coach, Chris Corver, he wants to talk things over here. 2:18 to play in the first half. We'll take a break with a score. Northwestern 39, Hastings 34. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
All right, as we come back, there's a three-pointer from the far side by Caleb Booth out of the timeout, and he cans the tray. That gives Northwestern now a 42-34 lead over Hastings late in the first half. Broncos have the ball. Duran Hall, his entry pass is going to be deflected away from Barnhill. The third turnover on the Broncos here in the ball game. Here's Van Kalsbeek with the ball. Nice move to the basket. His shot is up there and in. Van Kalsbeek is spinning move in the lane against John Barnhill, and he scores. Makes it a 10-point ball game again. 44-34. Northwestern with the lead. Minute and 37 seconds to play here in the first half from Lynn Farrell Arena. On the wing, on the left side, that's going to be a Puddle with the ball. Puddle against LaFave. Puddle still with the ball. He drives into the basket. His shot is up there, no good. Grant Tigas with a rebound. Tigas leaves it out front. Now that's going to be Van Kalsbeek to the hole. His shot is going to be no good, but he's fouled in the play. Big pile up underneath the basket there. And a foul is going to go on the Broncos as Van Kalsbeek drives her to the hole. A foul on Hastings is going to go on Barnhill. That's going to be his first. So Jesse Van Kalsbeek will go to the free throw line. He's got a older brother that's not playing today so far. Alex Van Kalsbeek, the junior. This is a freshman. Both out of Orange City, a local talent there as they do some housekeeping work underneath the basket here. 1:15 to play here in the first half. Broncos in the Red Raiders. 10-point lead now for Northwestern as Van Kalsbeek will go to the free throw line. He's a 75% foul shooter on the season. He's hit 2 out of 3 so far here in this ball game as he will toe the mark for the Red Raiders. Looks up there, and the shot is going to be good. He'll get one more. Ben Boudreau coming into the ball game for Hastings. Also Hunter Hill checking in for the Broncos. Barnhill comes out. Puddle checks out now for head coach Todd Reardon and the Broncos. As Jesse Van Kalsbeek will have another one. Shot is up there. That one dances around the rim and finally goes down through the hole. And now it's a 12-point lead for the Red Raiders. 46-34. Northwestern with the lead. Hastings with the ball. Here's a Duran Hall free throw line extended right side. He holds it. Comes out here to a Boudreau. Boudreau on the high post to Hunter Hill. The Boudreau, his pass is going to be deflected. It's brought down here. Langsy's got the ball. Pass to Van Kalsbeek. Shot good. Van Kalsbeek scores on the turnover on Hastings, and that makes it a 14-point ball game. 48-34, the Broncos are trailing. Here's a Duran dribbling with the ball at the top of the key. Hall pulls up at the elbow, throws up a shot and hits it. They just leave him alone there, and Duran Hall makes him pay for it. 13 points in the ball game now for Duran. 48-36. Hastings is trailing in the ball game. Here's a Caleb Booth with the ball. Booth works against a Duran Hall out top. 20 seconds on the shot clock as Booth takes it to the right side. We're down, we got pretty well synced up now, the shot clock and the game clock here. Here's a Booth with the ball. Booth circles around, takes it to the hole and scores. Caleb Booth scores. 5 seconds to go. Here's a Boudreau with the ball. Ben, his three-pointer is put up there. It's going to be no good. Van Kalsbeek with the rebound, and that is the end of the first half of play. So Hastings and Northwestern, the Broncos had this thing tied a couple of times. The latest being at 19-19. That was before Northwestern went on a big run, and now they've got a 14-point lead here at halftime. Northwestern 50, Hastings 36. You're listening to Bronco Basketball today, exclusively on Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for broasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Fossilman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all 3 streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all 3 streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
It's time for the Halftime Show. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963.
All right, back here at Lynn Farrell Arena, Hastings trailing Northwestern in the men's game at halftime, 50-36. Broncos had this thing tied at 19-19, about 9 minutes into the ball game, and then the Northwestern went on a 15-4 run to grab a 34-23 advantage, and now the Red Raiders have a 14-point advantage at halftime. It is 50-36. We'll get you some halftime numbers brought to you by Industrial Irrigation, reliable horsepower since 1955. Broncos in the first half hitting 41% from the field. We are 14 out of 34, 6 out of 15 on three-pointers for 40%. And we're 2 out of 3 from the free throw line for 66%. Northwestern, they have hit 60% of their field goals. Here in the first half, they are 18 out of 30. The Red Raiders are 7 out of 13 from the three-point arc for 53%. 7 out of 9 from the free throw line, 77%. Rebounds, Northwestern has 19. Hastings has 16. Broncos have 5 offensive rebounds, 11 on defense. Northwestern, they have 3 offensive rebounds, 16 on defense. Leading rebounders for the Broncos so far, Maverick Binder has got 3. John Barnhill has got 5. John Barnhill has got 3, and Maverick Binder has got 3. Jesse Van Kalsbeek has got 5 rebounds for Northwestern. Hastings has got 6 assists, 3 steals, 1 block shot, and 4 turnovers here in the first half. Northwestern has got 8 assists, 3 steals, 2 block shots, and 4 turnovers. Again, our score at halftime, it is Northwestern out on top of the Broncos, 50-36. Northwestern's largest lead is our current advantage at 14 points. Hastings led by as many as 5 points in the first half. The score was tied 5 times. We had 4 lead changes, and right now we're sitting at 50-36. The Red Raiders have the lead over the Broncos today. Jesse Van Kalsbeek is leading the way so far for the Red Raiders. He has hit 1 3-pointer. He's got 5 2-point field goals, and he has 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. So Van Kalsbeek has got 17. Jalen Langsy, he's got 12 points in the game. Langsy's hit 2 3-pointers. He's got a couple of 2-point field goals, and he is 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Connor Geddes has hit a couple of trays, and he's got a 2-point field goal. He's got 8 points. Caleb Booth has got a 3 and a 2. He has got 5. Marcus Kelderman came into the game, hit a 3-pointer for 3. Zach Lefebvre has got a field goal and 2 points for Northwestern. Hastings being led so far by Duron Hall. He's got 13 in the game. Duron has hit a couple of three-pointers. He's got 3 2-point field goals, and he is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. So Duron with 13. 9 points for Maverick Binder today. Binder has hit a couple of 3-point field goals and a 2-pointer, and he is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Ben Boudreau has got 2 threes, and he's got a 2-pointer. He's got 8 points here at the break. 2 points from John Barnhill on a field goal. Hunter Hill has got a field goal for 2, and Eli Puddle has got a field goal and 2 points. Again, 50-36. Hastings College is trailing here in the ball game. In the women's contest earlier today, the Broncos beat Northwestern 101-92. The Broncos went 10 out of 10 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. They knocked down 7 out of 12 shots in the fourth quarter, 2 out of 5 from three-point territory, as the Broncos beat Northwestern today 101-92. A huge day today for former St. Cecilia Hawkette Bailey Kissinger. She scores 26 in the ball game today. Kissinger off of the bench. She hit 6 out of 13 shots, and she nailed 14 out of 16 from the free throw line. So Kissinger finishes with a season-high 26 in the ball game today. McKenna Yates had 17. 15 points from Ann Bose, 13 from Kernan Polk, and 12 for Mariah Avila. So the Broncos win 101-92. Hastings improves to 20-6 on the season. They are now 15-5 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. They will play at Midland coming up on Wednesday. Hastings College men trailing here by a score of 50-36. We'll take a break, check the scores around the league as we continue with Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Okay, the Broncos are trailing here in men's college basketball. The score is 50-36 to the Red Raiders. The scores around the league in women's college basketball from earlier today. It was Dakota Wesleyan winning over Concordia 74-65. Morningside, they blow out the College of St. Mary's 104-50. Midland over Waldorf 75-46. The nation's number 1 ranked team, Dordt, was stressed today as they got by Doane in Crete 77-74. Hastings picking up the win over Northwestern today 101-92. And it was Briar Cliff over Mount Marty 93-70. Other scores going on the men's side of things in college basketball, as several doubleheaders are being held around the league today. Get you some updates on some scores. In the second half, it is Midland leading Waldorf 67-59. They've got about 13 minutes to play in their game. Midland with a 67-59 win over the Warriors. 10 minutes to go in Yankton. Mount Marty is leading Briar Cliff 60-48. 15 minutes to go in Seward today. Concordia with the lead over Dakota Wesleyan 50-46. We're at halftime here with Northwestern leading Hastings 50-36. And they got the start of the second half in Crete. Doane is leading Dordt by 1. The final, not the final, but the halftime score of 40-39. 50-36 is our score here. Northwestern has got the lead over Hastings. That's the halftime show. Stick around the second half. Coming up, you're listening to Bronco Basketball.
The halftime show has been brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963. Stay tuned. The second half is coming up on your exclusive home for Broncos sports, Extreme Sports.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there's no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes, sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It's all you can eat and everything you could ever want. Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, located at 2017 West 2nd, across from the water park in Hastings.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here, Lynn Farrell Arena getting set for the second half. It's a 50-36 ball game. Northwestern using a 15-4 run there during the first half to give them some breathing room here in this ball game. The Broncos will have the ball first to begin the second half. Hastings will shoot to our basket to our left here. Here's a John Barnhill as he hands the ball away. There's a shot taken there. It's up and in. Cameron Caraglio scoring there from the right side of the lane. That's going to be his first field goal of the ball game. And the Broncos score first here in the second half, 50-38. There's Lefebvre with the ball. Gets it to Van Kalsbeek. Now to Lefebvre. Lefebvre drives it down the right side of the lane. Goes to the basket there against Barnhill. It's shot no good. Rebound Hastings. Caraglio grabs the board there. Gets it to Duran Hall into the forecourt. Duran penetrates down to the baseline. He stops there. The ball poked away. Duran gets it into the hands of Caraglio. Back to Hall here on the left side. Bounce pass goes inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. Was it tipped out? It was. Hastings will play things in. Ball tipped out of bounds there by Van Kalsbeek for Northwestern. Hastings will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket to Caraglio for three. Shot is off of the iron, no good. Ball tapped out. Barnhill saves it, but it's right into the hands of Van Kalsbeek. Van Kalsbeek down the left side of the lane. He stops and throws it out here to Caleb Booth. Booth against McGinnis now throws up a three shot good. Caleb Booth hits a three-pointer. He's got 8 points in the ball game, and it's 53-38. Hastings is trailing here in the ball game. Here's a Duran Hall with the ball. He dribbles left to right across the top of the three-point arc here. Duran gets it back after feeding Maverick Binder. To Barnhill, now to Duran. Down the left side of the lane, he stops there. Duran on the dribble, steps back, throws up a long three. The three-pointer is up there, no good. Langsy with a rebound. Long pass ahead to Van Kalsbeek, and shot is up and in. Jesse Van Kalsbeek, he scores. He's now got 19 in the ball game, and now we got a timeout. Timeout Hastings brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. We'll take a break. 18-21 to play in the game. Northwestern 55, Hastings 38. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones and is locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, back here at Lynn Farrell Arena, we're in the second half, men's college basketball, after Hastings won the first game over Northwestern, 101-92. Red Raiders leading here in the men's ball game in this second half, 18 and a half minutes to go. It is 55-38. Red Raiders with a lead. Hall with the ball on the dribble as he moves it to the right side. We've got a whistle here. Now I think we got some clock problems as the officials are staring up at the clock and the shot clock here. 18-14 remaining in the ball game. 55-38 is the score as the Broncos are trailing here in the contest. Don't forget, Wednesday we'll be on the road. We'll be playing in Fremont against Midland University. Women's game will be at 6 with the men at 7:45 in the air with a pregame show at 1:45, or not at 1:45, but 5:45 on Wednesday afternoon. And now we've got, we're going to take a brief break here. They got a problem with the clock here at Lynn Farrell Arena. So we'll come back after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
You are listening to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, play is back in. There's a steal. Oh, Van Kalsbeek, big O stuff there. He wheels and he slams that baby home after the Broncos commit a turnover on their offensive end. Van Kalsbeek now with 21 in the ballgame. The old windmill, he slams one home there for Jesse Van Kalsbeek, and that makes the score 57-38. Broncos are trailing. Here's a pass that's going to be almost intercepted, but lost out of bounds there off of the fingertips of Jalen Lange. So Hastings will play things in here in front of the scores table. Ron Hall will get things in to Maverick Binder. Binder throws it down in the corner. That's going to be McGinnis with the ball. McGinnis down to a Binder. Binder takes it on the dribble down to the baseline. Now a shot clock violation on the Broncos. Shot clock violation on Hastings. That's going to be turnover number 6 on Hastings. McGinnis is going to come out of the ball game now. Coming back in is going to be Ben Boudreau. 17 and a half minutes to play in the game. It's Northwestern with a lead over the Broncos, 57-38. The Broncos had this game tied at 19-19 early in the contest with about 11 minutes to go in the first half, but Northwestern has taken charge since then. Here's Van Kalsbeek with the ball. Moves it down in the baseline. Lefebvre shoots and scores as he drives into the hole. Reverse layup there. Zach Lefebvre now with 4 points in the ball game. Here's a long-range jumper by Caraglio. It's going to be no good. The Broncos all of a sudden have fallen behind by 21 here in the ball game. It's 59-38. Lefebvre to the basket. His shot good. Drives it right down the lane and scores. He's got 6. And again, the coach will burn a timeout here in the second half of play. We've got a break now with 16:50 to play in the game. Northwestern 61, Hastings 38. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
This timeout brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. 16:50 to play in the ball game. Is now a 61-38 contest. Hastings is trailing here in the ball game. Halftime, it was 50-36. Northwestern had the lead. So the Broncos have scored only 2 points here in the second half. Northwestern now hitting 63% from the field. Hastings 39%. So an 11-2 run over the Broncos here in the second half so far. Here's a Duran Hall with the ball, throws it down in the corner. Caraglio, his shot is up there, no good. Rebound is going to be lost out of bounds. It's going to be Hastings' ball. Last touch by Booth. Very similar thing happened the other night at a ball game with Concordia. Hastings was trailing by only 5 at halftime, 45-40, and basically got smoked by Concordia in the second half and picking up a big win. There's a Langsy. His shot is up and in. Langsy, a three-pointer. He's now got 15 in the ball game. 64-38 is the score now. A 15-2 run for Northwestern to begin this second half. There's a pass is going to be tipped and it's going to be intercepted. Northwestern back with the ball on the far sideline. Geddes has got it to LaFave out here. Bounce pass goes inside. Van Kalsbeek, he goes for the hole and scores, and he's fouled in the play. Jesse Van Kalsbeek, he scores. Foul here's going to go on Hall. That's going to be his first. There's going to be Van Kalsbeek going to the free throw line. 66-38. Broncos have scored only 2 points here in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Van Kalsbeek to the free throw line, 4 out of 5 today. His shot is up there, and the shot is good. Van Kalsbeek now with 24 in the ball game, and it's 67-38. Now a 17-2 run for Northwestern to begin the second half. Here's Duran Hall to Boudreaux. His shot for 3 is off of the back iron, no good. Hunter Hill with a rebound, and he puts it down through the hole. Hunter Hill scores. That's his second field goal of the ball game. He's now got 4 points. Here's a pass that's going to be chipped, and it's going to be intercepted here. Turnover on Northwestern. Puddle has got the ball to Maverick Binder for 3. Shot good. Binder has now got 12 in the ball game. 67-43. The Broncos trailing here in the second half. Northwestern with the ball. Van Kalsbeek has got it. Comes across the top to Geddes. Geddes now to Van Kalsbeek. He takes it inside against Hunter Hill. He gives it up. Booth now to Geddes. Back to Van Kalsbeek. Out here to Geddes for 3, and he buries another one. Connor Geddes with 11 in the ball game. Again, this team, Northwestern, number 1 in the nation in three-point shooting. They're number 1 in the nation in field goal percentage. And they're shooting well here today against the Broncos. 70-43 is the score now. Binder outside to Puddle. His shot for 3 is an air ball, no good. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Northwestern ball. They're playing things in. Into the ball game now for Northwestern will be Grant Tigas as he comes into the ball game. He will inbound the ball here in backcourt. 14:43 to play in the game. 70-43. Hastings is trailing. Here's a Tigas with the ball. Grant Tigas into the forecourt. Goes over to Caleb Booth. Now down in the corner, right side to Langsy. His shot is up and in. Langsy hits a three-pointer. He's now got 18 in the ball game. And it's 73-43. All of a sudden, a 30-point lead here for the Red Raiders as a cross-court pass is going to be intercepted. Driving the ball in the hole is Kelderman, and he scores. Kelderman now with 5 points in the ball game. And now Hastings will burn another timeout as Northwestern has opened up a huge lead now in the second half. 14-12 remaining in the game. Northwestern 75, Hastings 43. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
You are listening to Extreme Sports. Let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
All right, Northwestern on a 25-7 run here in the first 6 minutes of the second half. They have blown this thing open 75-43. Northwestern has got the lead, the 13th ranked team in the country, putting it to us here this afternoon. Here's a Hall. This shot from the top of the key is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Langsy. Jalen Langsy will bring it up himself here against Eli Puddle. They get it in the hands of Van Holzen. Now to Booth, moves it down in the corner. Now back inside, and the shot is up and in. Carter Van Holzen, he scores on the field goal. And now it's a 77-43 ball game. Northwestern out on top here in the second half. Broncos with the ball. There's Hunter Hill with it now. Hunter, his shot's going to be blocked down, but a foul is going to be called on Carter Van Holzen. That's going to be his first. And Hunter Hill will go to the free throw line. On the road with the Broncos on Wednesday, Hastings at Midland. Airtime 5:45 on Wednesday afternoon. The women's game will be at 6. Men's game will follow at about 7:45 on Wednesday. There's a shot from Hunter Hill from the line. It is up there. It is good. He's now got 5 points in the ball game. Hunter, a good foul shooter. He's now 9 out of 11 from the free throw line. David Ogolande coming into the ball game now for the Broncos. Here's the next shot by Hunter. It's up there. It's through the hole. And it's now a 77-45 ball game. The Broncos trailing here in the contest. Here's a Tickets with the ball on the high post to Van Holzen. Hands away to Kelderman. Back outside now to a Langsy. Steps back and takes a three and shot good. Jalen Langsy, he scores on another three-pointer. He's now got 21 in the ball game. 80-45, the Broncos are trailing. Boudreaux with the ball now to a Binder. Inside to Hunter Hill. His shot is up there. It's going to be blocked down there by Van Holzen. Ball recovered here by Northwestern. They run her back the other way. Caleb Booth trying to penetrate, and we got a foul called. Foul is going to go on Maverick Binder. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 2 on the Broncos here in the second half, and it'll be Northwestern inbounding the ball. Van Holzen has got it now underneath the hole here, and the pass is going to be deflected away and brought down here by Boudreaux for Hastings. Boudreaux comes back the other way. His shot is off of the window, no good. Rebound Hill, his shot going to be rejected, and a foul is going to be called here, and Hunter Hill will go back to the free throw line. Caleb Booth picking up the personal foul. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 2 on the Red Raiders here in the second half. It's 80-45. Hastings is trailing. Hunter Hill to the free throw line again for the Broncos. His shot is up there. That one is going to be down through the hole. Hunter's out 3 for 3 from the free throw line today. 7 points in the ball game. That's what he had in the first meeting between these two teams. Next one is up there. It's going to be good. He's now got 8, and it's 80-47. Broncos are trailing. There's Tickus with the ball. Grant Tickus will bring things up here for Northwestern. The Van Holzen on the high post. Here's a Cullerson with the ball, or Kelderman down on the baseline. We're at Northwestern. Driving the ball to the hole there is going to be Tickus. Kicks her back out here for 3, and a shot good. Caleb Booth hits a three-pointer. It's now 83-47. The Broncos are trailing. Here's Ben Boudreau with the ball. Ben is 15-footers off of the back iron, no good. Rebound Booth, long pass down the floor to Van Holzen, and he slams it home. Carter Van Holzen, he slams one home. And Van Holzen gets the slam. Here's Hunter Hill. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. We got a foul called. Hunter Hill gets the field goal. And he is fouled into play. So it's 85-49 now. The Broncos are trailing in the ball game as Hunter Hill goes back to the line here. He's got 10 points in the ball game. He's 4 out of 4 from the free throw line today. He'll have a shot here, trying to make this a three-point play. His shot is up there. It's short, no good. And the ball is brought down here by Jesse Van Kolsbeek, who's back into the ball game. He'll bring things up himself. Over on the left side, that's a Booth of the ball. Down to a Geddes for 3. Shot is up there, it's good. Raining 3 balls here on this end. Here in the second half, as Geddes has now got 14 in the ball game. 88-49. The Broncos are trailing here in the ball game. Here's David Hegman. His shot for 3 is up there. It's going to be off of the back iron, no good. Rebound to Van Kolsbeek into the forecourt. Down to Caleb Booth. Booth is going to penetrate inside, dumps the ball away. Lefebvre puts it up there and scores. Zach Lefebvre scores. He's got 8 points in the ball game, and now we got a timeout at Hastings. Timeout is brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. 11:07 to play in the game. It's Northwestern 90, Hastings 49. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
This is Brett Musburger from VSiN. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
11:07 to play in the game. It's 90-49. The Broncos are trailing here in the ball game. Northwestern has come out and fire here in the second half. They've outscored Hastings so far 40-13 in the second half. Northwestern now hitting 72% from the field. They've knocked down 34 out of 47 shots, and Northwestern is 14 out of 20 from three-point territory. Hastings is only 18 out of 49 from the field, 36%. We are 7 out of 24 from three-point territory, 29%. But a 40-13 run for Northwestern in the second half. And the Red Raiders now leading 90-49 over the Broncos. Here's Maverick Binder with the ball to David Ogalade. Left side of the lane. Bounce pass goes inside to Simon. He's out on the play. Foul is going to be called here on the Northwestern. Caleb Booth, he picks up his second personal foul. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. They get things in to David Hegman. Miles Simon to David Hegman here at the free throw line. His shot is up there. It's going to be off of the back iron. No good. Simon chases down the rebound on the baseline. They leave him alone. Doesn't take the shot. Here's a Ben Boudreau now on the wing. Ben Boudreau has still got the ball. Fires it off inside to Simon. He's going to be fouled into play as Zach Lefebvre goes up there and gets caught up in his arms, and a foul is called on Zach Lefebvre. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 5 on the Red Raiders. Going to the free throw line for the Broncos will be Miles Simon. He'll have 2 shots here, fouled in the act of shooting. 76% on the season. Shot is up there, no good. Simon will get one more. Had 4 points in the first meeting between these two teams, won by Northwestern in Orange City, 95-86. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. It's 90-50 here in this ball game. Northwestern now with a 40-point lead over Hastings. We've still got 10 minutes to play here in this one. Lefebvre moves it down in the corner. Here's a Bailey for 3. His shot good. Kason Bailey, who's been hitting 21% from three-point territory this year, bangs one home from the deep left corner. And it's now a 93-50 ball game. Broncos are trailing. David Ogunlade, his shot for 3 is no good. Rebound comes down here to Geddes. Geddes now to Lefebvre. Here come the Red Raiders back the other way. They send the ball inside. There's a ball stripped away by Van Kalsbeek, and a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. Van Kalsbeek will go to the free throw line. That's a Miles Simon picking up the foul for Hastings. That's going to be his first. And Jesse Van Kalsbeek goes to the free throw line. He's got 24 in the ball game. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. He is now 6 out of 7 from the free throw line here in this one. He'll get one more. 94-50 is the score now. Here's the next shot by Van Kalsbeek. It's up there and in. 95-50. Northwestern looking for their 22nd win of the season here this afternoon against only 4 losses. Eli Puddle has got the ball here at the top of the key over to Boudreau. Free throw line extended. Boudreau now drives the ball to the hole. His shot is up there. It's going to be off of the rim. No good. Rebound brought down here by Bailey. Bailey now to Van Kalsbeek down the near sideline. Van Kalsbeek, he fires up a 10-footer. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Simon to Boudreau. Now to David Hagman. Drives the ball to the hole. His shot is up there and in. David Hagman scores for the Broncos. It's now a 95-52 ball game. The Red Raiders have got the lead here in this one. Lefebvre has got it now. Lefebvre down to Van Kalsbeek, top of the key. He gets it away to Lefebvre against David Ogunlade. Over here to Connor Geddes, to Van Kalsbeek underneath the hole, wide open. Kason Bailey grabs it and scores. Nobody around for the Broncos defensively. Bailey scores easily. He's got 5 points in the ball game. 97-52 is the score now. Broncos are trailing with 8:43 to play in the contest. Here's a Boudreau with the ball. Ben fires up a 15-footer and hits it. Ben Boudreau hits the field goal. He's got 10 points in the ball game. 97-54. Northwestern has got the lead. Here's Caleb Booth with the ball. Booth moves it over to Lefebvre. Free throw line extended left side. Back inside. A shot by Geddes is going to be partially deflected. The ball brought out there by Hastings. Here comes a Boudreau back with it now to David Hagman from the elbow. Shot good. It's now a 97-56 ball game as David Hagman hits one for the Broncos. Northwestern comes back with the ball. Van Kalsbeek out here to Booth. Booth works against Hagman. He gets it away to Geddes. Now to Van Kalsbeek. Here's Caleb Booth with the ball. He reverses it. Comes to Geddes down on the baseline. Van Kalsbeek throws up a shot. No good, but he's fouled into play. Miles Simon picks up his second. 14 foul on the Broncos. This will be a shooting foul. Going to the free throw line will be Jesse Van Kalsbeek. He has got 26 points in the ball game. Van Kalsbeek will toe the mark. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. He's now 8 out of 9 from the free throw line today. He had 23 points in the first game against Hastings. He's outdone himself here. Van Kalsbeek now with 27 in the ball game. He'll have one more. Shot is up there, and the shot is good. He's going to check out of the ball game now. Coming back in is going to be Carter Van Holzen. So Van Colsbeek, he'll check out here with 28 points. It's 99-56. Hastings is trailing here in the ball game. Boudreau with the ball, gets it outside here to Puddle. A shot for three, no good. Rebound Langsey. Langsey brings her back 2-on-1. To the hole, is shot good. Jalen Langsey, he scores. He's got 23 in the ball game. 101-56. Hastings is trailing in this one. David Hagman with the ball. His shot is up there and in for three. Hagman from the deep left corner. He's got 7 in the ball game. 101-59 now with 7:10 remaining. Bombs away for another three. Deep in the left corner. Shot there by Korver is going to be no good. He's the son of the head coach here. Misses. David Hagman with the ball now down in the corner. His shot is up there, in and out, back in again. David Hagman scoring there. He's got 9 in the ball game, a 2-pointer. Off of the right baseline, 101-61. Back to a 40-point deficit for the Broncos. Here's Van Holzen with the ball. Van Holzen gets it to Langsey. Langsey down the left side of the lane. Throws it cross court there to Geddes in the corner. His shot for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Simon. He's fouled in the play here by Zach Lefebvre. That's going to be his third foul. He's going to check out. Here comes Marcus Kelderman back into the ball game. Grant Tigas also coming in for the Red Raiders. 6:33 to play in the ball game. 101-61. The Red Raiders out on top by 40. Here comes Hastings with the ball. That's going to be David Hagman. He just pulls up the arc and throws up a three. That's going to be an air ball. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Northwestern playing things in. Here come the Red Raiders with the ball now. That's going to be Grant Tigas. Gets it into the offensive zone here to Van Holzen on the high post. Here's a Kelderman with the ball. Kelderman has it knocked loose there by Hagman. Down to Langsey. Langsey now to Kelderman. Kelderman's going to drive the ball into the lane. He stops, gets it out to Langsey for three. Shot is up there, no good. Offensive rebound, Korver had it. He knocked out of his hands, and it'll be Northwestern playing things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket here. 5:58 to play in the ball game. 101-61. Northwestern out on top. Carter Van Holzen with the ball. Now to Langsey. Free throw line extended. Out on top to Korver. He drives the ball. He stops and puts it up there. Good. Luke Korver scores. 103-61. Northwestern with the lead with 5:40 to go here in the ball game. Hagman has got it now. Hagman on the far sideline. Miles Simon out to Boudreau for three. His shot is going to be up there, no good. Korver with a rebound. Luke will run her back here for the Red Raiders. Korver stops. He fires the ball inside to Van Holzen. Down in the corner, Kelderman. His shot for three is up there, no good. David Hagman with a rebound for the Broncos. Hagman leads the Chargers back the other way. Hagman with the ball. Lost it. Now he picks her back up. Throws it out to Boudreau. Boudreau on the wing on the right side. Bounce pass inside is going to be tipped. It is loose. It's picked up by Hagman. His shot from the free throw line is up and in. David Hagman now with 11 in the ball game. It's now 103-63. A 40-point lead with 4:52 to play here in this second half. And now we got a timeout called here by the Red Raiders. Northwestern will call the timeout. 4:49 to play in the game. Northwestern 103, Hastings 63. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here, Lynn Farrell Arena, as we are in the waning moments of this one. 4:44 to play. Hastings is trailing 103 to 63. Northwestern with the ball to the basket, and scoring is Grant Tiggis. That's going to be his first field goal of the ball game. 105 to 63. The Broncos have been unable to slow down the Northwestern attack here this afternoon. David Hegman with the ball. Hegman fires up another three. His shot's going to be off the mark. No good. Tiggis with the rebound. Long pass ahead to get it to Kelderman. Into the forecourt to Tiggis. Now right side. Bailey has got the ball. Bailey dribbles with it. Sends it inside. Grabbing the ball. Shooting and scoring there is going to be Nathan Kuhl. Nathan Kuhl gets the field goal. 107 to 63. 4 minutes to play here in the ball game. Deron Hall with the ball. Sends it down in the corner to Hegman. Now to Binder for three. Shot good. Maverick Binder, he's now got 15 in the ball game for the Broncos. 107 to 66 with 3:45 to go here in the ball game. Tiggis with the ball. Tiggis now to Kuhl. Kuhl brings it over here on the right side. Now to Nathan Kuhl. He backs up here against Ogalade. Down in the corner, Kelderman for three. Hits another one. That's why they're the best shooting three-point team in the nation. 109 to 66 is the score. Here's Binder at the other end. His shot's off of the back iron, no good. Rebound, Nathan Kuhl. He gets it down to Kaysen Bailey. He'll bring things up, and now the head man for Northwestern here, Chris Corver, is going to clean the bench. There's another three-pointer taken from the top of the key. It's no good. Rebounded by Binder. Now a foul is going to be called. It's going to go on Luke Corver. That's going to be his first. 109 to 66 is the score. So we've got Isaac Curry coming into the ball game now. Mason Kopic is going to come into the ball game now as well for the Red Raiders. Going to the free throw line for Hastings will be Maverick Binder. Binder's free throw is up there. It's going to be good. Binder now 2 out of 3 from the free throw line today. He's got 16 points in the ball game. 109 to 67 is the score. Here comes the next shot. It is up there. It is good. The Broncos going to lose their 22nd game of the season here this afternoon. Northwestern has got the ball. We got 3 minutes to play. Here in this one, here's a pass that's going to be intercepted. Binder grabs it. He goes the distance. A pick six. Maverick Binder now with 19 in the ball game. It's only the 7th turnover for Northwestern here in the ball game. Red Raiders have the ball. Nathan Kuhl has got it. Now to Isaiah Curry. And a foul is going to be called inside as the Red Raiders again attack the basket here. The foul is going to go on David Ogalade. That's going to be his third. Going to the free throw line will be Isaiah Curry, a sophomore, 6'6" out of Gretna. As a Curry will go to the line here for the Red Raiders. His first shot is up there. It's going to be good. The kid from Gretna scoring there for Northwestern. 110 to 70. McGinnis comes out of the ball game now, the lone senior on this team. Second shot is up there. It's going to be no good. And the rebound comes down to the Broncos. Hegman gets it ahead to Maverick Binder as he circles underneath the basket there on the dribble. Out of here down to Hegman. Hegman at the top of the key, drives it toward the hole. He throws it off on the window. His shot is going to be no good. Rebound battled for. Hegman grabs the ball. Keeps it alive here for the Broncos. 110 to 70 is the score. Binder for three from the corner. Shot no good. Tip try no good. Hastings comes up with the ball. Hegman now for three. A shot good. Hegman scores on a three-pointer. He's got 14 in the ball game. 110 to 73 is the score now. Northwestern with a lead. Driving the ball on the baseline. A kicker back out here at three-pointers thrown up there. It's going to be no good by Nathan Kuhl. And the rebound comes down to Hastings. 1:45 to play here in the contest. Here's a David Hegman. Rainbow pass goes over to Binder. A shot for three. Good again. Maverick Binder hits another three-pointer. He's got 22 in the ball game now for Hastings. 110 to 76. Three-pointer on the other end. That shot's going to be no good there by Curry. And now we've got a foul called. A foul here will go on to Mason Kopic. That's going to be his first foul. And the Broncos will shoot some free throws at the other end. Edwin Moeller comes into the ball game now for Hastings. 110-76 is the score. Puddle coming back into the ball game as well. Hastings going to have some free throws here. 110-76 is the score. So a tough afternoon for the Broncos again. Maverick Binder goes to the free throw line. Shot is up there. It's going to be good. He's now 4 out of 5 from the stripe today. Binder has got 23 in the ball game. His season high, 27 that he put up against Waldorf earlier this season. Binder will have one more. Shot is up there. It is good. And now Binder is going to come out. Puddle comes back in there. 110-78. Broncos are on the short end of things here today as Northwestern will come back with the ball. This is Mason Kopic bringing the ball back in the offensive zone here. Kopic sends it out to the top of the key. Now back inside. There's a shot twisting and turning, and a shot up there good by Nathan Kuhl, and he's fouled in the play. Nathan Kuhl is fouled in the play as he gets the field goal. He's now got 4 points in the ball game. Now he goes to the free throw line to try to make this a 3-point play. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good, and the rebound comes down to the Broncos. 112-78 is the score. Puddle has got the ball. Eli here at the top of the key. Moves it over on the left side. Puddle gets it back. His long three is up there. No good. And it's going to be lost out of bounds off of the fingertips of Mason Kopic of Northwestern. So Hastings will play things in. Puddle will lob the ball out here. Broncos are trailing 112-78. 45 seconds to go. Puddle throws up a three that barely draws iron. Rebound. Northwestern. Long pass down the floor is going to be intercepted here. Puddle gets the ball away off on the left side. A three-pointer, no good. Hastings comes up with a rebound as Will Grable is into the contest now. 25 seconds to go. Puddle has got it out here in three-point territory. He's going to try to drive it to the hole. We've got a foul called. And Puddle will go to the free throw line. The foul is going to go here on Mason Gerlman. He's a 6'2" junior out of Rock Rapids, Iowa. Puddle is going to go to the free throw line for the Broncos. He's got 2 points on a field goal. 33% foul shooter on the season. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. Eli Puddle will have one more. 21 seconds to go here in the ball game. 112-79. Next shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to a Northwestern. Curry has got the ball. He'll bring things up into the offensive zone, and the white flag is up. That's going to be your final score here this afternoon as a Northwestern puts it to Hastings College. Final score, Northwestern 112, Hastings 79. The Broncos will drop to 3-22 on the season. They are now 2-16 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Northwestern is now 22-4. Northwestern improves to 14-4 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Again, the Red Raiders led at halftime 50-36. They go on to win today. Final score, Northwestern 112, Hastings 79. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Since 1955, Bob Sass Flowers has been a part of the Hastings community. We're not just about flowers, though. We do offer the finest floral arrangements, all backed by friendly, prompt service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Bob Sass Flowers, every customer matters, and we're dedicated to making your shopping experience one to remember. But there's more to discover. From blue Capri candles and diffusers to my saint, my hero bracelets, sourdough bread, and daydreams greeting cards, our unique gift collection has something for everyone. Looking for the perfect baby gift? Explore our selection from Bella Tunno and Mud Pie. Come see us at Bob Sass Flowers, where quality, service, and community come together.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, Northwestern wins this one here this afternoon on the men's side of things. Final score 112-79. Northwestern had a 50-36 lead at halftime. They outscored the Broncos in the second half 62-43 as Northwestern picks up the win. The Broncos' misery continues. They're now 3-22 on the season, 2-16 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Maverick Binder 24 in the ball game here today. David Hegman ended up with 14 points, 10 for Ben Boudreau, 10 for Hunter Hill. The other scores for the Broncos, you got Eli Puddle score 3 in the ball game today. Cameron Caraglio had 2. John Barnhill had 2 points. And Miles Simon had 1. For Northwestern, they got 28 today from Jesse Van Kalsbeek. Also in double figures, Jalen Langsey. He had 23. Connor Geddes had 14. Caleb Booth had 11 points. And Carter Van Holzen had 10. Zach Lefebvre had 8 points. Marcus Kelderman, he had 8 points. 5 for Casey Bailey. 4 for Nathan Kuhl, 2 points for Luke Korver, 2 for Grant Tigas. Adds up to a big day today for Northwestern. 112 points against the Broncos as Northwestern wins. Final score of 112-79. Stick around. The Bronco postgame show is up next. You are listening to Bronco Basketball.
You have been listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare. By Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. By Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Enjoy great food, good service, and a warm, friendly atmosphere at 2017 West 2nd. By Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. By Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd, serving Hastings since 1955. By Hastings Irrigation Pipe Company, working hard to develop high-performance products. By Bosselman Energy, a fuel supplier and distributor offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. By the Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. By Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. By Highland Dairy, and by Teammates of Nebraska. Stay tuned. The Bronco postgame show is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
The Bronco postgame show is brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney.
All right, Northwestern wins this thing today, 112-79, and we'll check the final numbers for you here this afternoon. They are brought to you by Industrial Irrigation, reliable horsepower since 1955. Hastings ended up shooting 38% for the ball game today, 28 out of 72. Hastings 11 out of 39 from three-point territory, 28%. We were 12 out of 16 from the free throw line, 75%. Another team comes into Lynn Farrell Arena and shoots upwards of 60% from the floor. Northwestern was 42 out of 62. That is 67.7%. The Red Raiders 15 out of 26 on three-pointers, 57%. They were 13 out of 17 from the free throw line, 76%. Rebounds, Northwestern had 39. Hastings had 32. The Red Raiders with 4 offensive rebounds and 35 on defense. Hastings with 12 offensive rebounds and 20 on defense. 11 assists for Hastings with 7 steals, 2 block shots, and 8 turnovers. Northwestern with 21 assists, 6 steals, 3 block shots, and 8 turnovers. The leading rebounder for the Broncos today was Miles Simon. He ended up with 4 rebounds. And the leading rebounder for the Northwestern Red Raiders was Jesse Van Colsbeek. He had 8. Final score, Hastings losing to Northwestern today, 112-79. We'll have more after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Again, Hastings College dropping the one here today to Northwestern, 112-79. We'll check the other scores in the Great Plains Athletic Conference as we're running behind everybody else. Everybody should have their games in by now. That's the case. Midland has beaten Waldorf today. Final score of 105-94. We'll see the Warriors on Wednesday up in Fremont. It was Mount Marty today upsetting Briar Cliff. Score of 80-69 in Yankton, so Mount Marty picks up a win. Concordia winners over Dakota Wesleyan, 91-76. The Broncos losing here to Northwestern, 112-79. Dordt beats Doane today by a score of 90-84. Earlier today in women's college basketball, it was Dakota Wesleyan over Concordia, 74-65. Morningside thumped the College of St. Mary's, 104-50. It was Midland over Waldorf, 75-46. Dordt got by Doane, 77-74. Hastings over Northwestern, 101-92. And it was Briar Cliff over Mount Marty, 93-70. Wednesday will be in Fremont as Hastings will play at Midland. Women's game will go at 6 o'clock. Men's game at 7:45 on the air with a pregame show at 5:45 on Friday afternoon. Again, the Hastings College women victorious in game number 1 today. Hastings College men losing to Northwestern 112-79. Now to wrap things up from Lynn Farrell Arena, I'm Mike Will wishing you a very pleasant good evening from Hastings.
The Bronco postgame show has been brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. Hastings College Basketball is an exclusive presentation of Extreme Sports.
From Feature Story News and